So because this is easy to put on, the Baby Bjorn, you're just tightening by pulling on the straps. And I can wear it all the time. I can bend over, I can sort of shimmy, but I can do a lot of things when I'm hands-free. As I mentioned though, when I took it to Tokyo, walking around a city was kind of a huge pain because my daughter was bigger, so she was 6 months old, and I needed something that wouldn't have pulled on my shoulders so much, because by the end of the day it hurt, basically. But for running around the house, for a small baby, I love the Baby Bjorn because it's so fast. I can get her out of the car into the grocery store, I can walk around with it, and it's super simple. I feel the same way about the Lille Baby, but you have to have an insert for an Ergo Baby, and I didn't feel like buying it, and nobody bought it for me for my second kid. And I think she has to be a little bit bigger. I keep testing her in it, but she's been crying. Since I didn't use it until my daughter was 6 months old, she had no problem and she was used to being carried. Okay, on to the next one. So the next one we'll do, so you don't keep growing, is the Baby Katan. And I bought it off of my neighbor who, because really it's only good for teeny tiny babies when they're not big enough to be in here. So under, just right when they get to 8 pounds, see, snap. So I'll lay you down. There we go. That's fun. There we go. There we go. So this has a loop, a ring. You wear it like a necklace, like a beautiful infinity necklace. And you put, so that's like this, you put one arm through, so it makes an X. It's good to move it to the back, shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. The one that is furthest from you, you put down around your hip, like that. You can open this up. Hi baby, hi baby. Oh, this is for when you want to be close to me. And same deal, kind of split their legs, put them over your shoulder, split their legs. You might be getting a little bit big for this one, sweetheart. Oh no, sorry, don't split their legs on this one. No, yes you do split their legs. Split their legs, and then you bring the other one up and over your shoulders. Oh, we are getting a little tight for this one. There we go. And it's good to have their head protected. This is going to be comical if I've done this completely wrong and the manufacturer's like, no, you'll kill your baby if you do it this way. So we'll see. I haven't worn this one in a while because she's gotten bigger. Baby Katan, I'm probably putting it on wrong. And then you tie this one around as extra support under her legs, and voila. She can hold her neck up, so I'm not that concerned. But when she was a baby, it was easier to kind of tell her where to go and adjust her head. But now you can look out. Now you can look out and see the world and chase Zelda with me. Dun, dun, dun. This one was fine. It's nice because it didn't pull on the shoulders the same way the Baby Bjorn does. And it feels a little bit cozier, a little bit tighter. But this one is very comfortable, so I like this one as well. I would give this one an A minus because it does take some putting on. I threw out my Moby. Actually, that's not true. I gave it away. I gave it to charity. I feel kind of bad because if you're looking for something, if you need extra help, having a Moby isn't going to help you. It's more for if you got a lot of time on your hands and feel like wrapping your baby with love. But I guess I don't love you enough to wrap you like that. Okay, next one. And we'll shimmy our way out. Next one is Lille Baby. We'll see how well you like Lille Baby. As I said, my older daughter, starting at the age of 6 months, because that's when I bought this, not knowing about how cool it was. This is the Lille Baby. I'm sure the Ergo Baby company feels differently, but I have a feeling it's similar. This one, since she's small, I don't want to spread her legs too badly, you will push it together, and this one's a little bit scarier if you have a little baby in terms of putting her on you and then scooping it up. So I like to do it on the bed. So I'm holding you and giving you a hug over the shoulder, and you wrap her around, slide her on down. Oh, this one I did not. So next we'll go on to the Lille Baby, and this one looks kind of like a hiking backpack. So if you're used to it, it sits on your hips, which is nice because it takes the load bearing off. So she's small right now, but when my daughter was 6 months old, like I said, I wish I had taken this when I traveled with her. You can adjust it so it sits on your hips properly. It's easy to adjust for my husband when he wears her. Since she's small, I don't want to spread her hips too badly, so you tighten it, tighten it, tighten it, and as they get bigger, then they kind of sit naturally. So always have your baby close by. Throw her over your shoulder like a continental soldier. And I did it again. So what I keep doing is, this was not connected. Oopsies. Oh, I know, I'm sorry. Okay, well, let's actually strap it this time. Okay. The next one that we're going to do is the Lille Baby. I like this one because it takes so much of the load bearing off of my shoulders and onto my hips. If you've ever worn a hiking backpack or when you went backpacking through Europe before you had babies, this is very similar. It's also easy for my husband to wear, and he doesn't mind it. So you throw her over your shoulder like a continental soldier. You keep the center part together so you don't spread out her hips too badly. And then, she doesn't love this one yet. My older one loved this one.
See how easy?
And you do it together. So similarly, it took some getting used to because you need to know which way to pull, but you pull forward. There we go. And then you can connect her head with these little clips. Doesn't she love it? And I don't want her head sunburned. Then I do this. She's sleeping. Dun, dun, dun. Ta-da!